What is going on, y'all? My name is Gravely, and in today's video I am going to be showing you guys the fastest and easiest way to farm the newly reissued moon weapons. Now, just a fair warning before we actually go ahead and dive into this video is specifically covering the moon weapons that are acquired from the Lectern of Enchantment. This video will not be focused on weapons like the Blasphemer, the Apostate, the Heretic, and the Premonition, which are acquired from the Altars of Sorrow and the Pit of Heresy dungeon. Also, if you remember how to farm the Lectern of Enchantment efficiently from when Shadowkeep first launched over a year ago, you probably will not find this video to be that useful. This video is more for those people who just need a reminder or for those people who are newer to the game. But anyways, with that being said, let's get into this video. So the very first thing that you are going to need to do is travel to the Sanctuary on the moon. From there, you are going to proceed forward, and to the left side of Eris, you will see the Lectern of Enchantment. If this is not here, that means you have yet to complete the Shadowkeep campaign on that character, so that would mean you have to either switch to a character that has completed the campaign, or if you don't have any characters with the campaign completed, you need to go complete that real quick. Now, upon approaching the Lectern of Enchantment, you guys will notice that there is a various amount of bounties and quests that pop up. The main thing we're focused on here is the Nightmare Essence section, which has all of the armor quests and all of the weapon quests that you can do. Now, you guys will notice these quests are not free. They cost 1 Phantasmal core to pick up. Now, how you go about getting these Phantasmal cores is by turning in 20 Phantasmal Fragments. Phantasmal Fragments can be found by killing nightmares, doing the Altars of Sorrow, and doing various activities on the moon. One thing I would not recommend is buying them right here from the Lectern, because this will cost you 25 helium filaments, and to get 1 Phantasmal core out of just buying them with helium filaments, it will cost you a total of 500 helium filaments, which is the same that it costs to get max glimmer from Spider, so this clearly is not the move. Unless you have a ton of legendary shards and you just want to burn them, please do not turn in your helium filaments for Phantasmal Fragments. This is an absolute scam. Also, keep in mind you can get 2 very easy Phantasmal cores every week just by knocking out the 2 weekly bounties. Now, these are only going to cost you 5 Phantasmal Fragments, which is literally 1/4 of the price a Phantasmal core costs. So if you are not knocking out these bounties, you are definitely doing something wrong. Obviously, make sure you are getting those done. Once you actually get your hands on a Phantasmal core, what you are going to do is turn that Phantasmal core in to pick up one of these quests. Feel free to choose whatever quest you want. Keep in mind, you can't pick up the same quest more than once until you actually go ahead and complete that quest. However, if you want to knock out 2 separate quests, you can do that, and the activities completed will still count for each of them at once. Now, one thing you guys will notice about these quests is they all ask you to do very similar steps. That is, except for one. As you guys can see, all of these quests have activities completed, and then whatever weapon you are going for, it needs you to get that type of weapon kills. But then after that, it says something weird like Withered Plumes found, Horned Wreath found, Necromantic Strand found, and the Captive Cord found. Now, completing that 3rd step for the first time can be a little annoying at times. However, what is really nice is once you complete that 3rd step for the first time, you never actually have to complete it again. Since you did it once, it'll just be auto-completed any future times that you pick up that quest. Now let's talk about how you can actually complete each of these quests as fast as possible. So as you guys can see, the first thing that I asked you to do on any of these quests is to complete activities. Now, it clearly states on the quest that these activities can be patrols, public events, and lost sectors on the moon. However, what it actually fails to mention is you can actually open chests as well as collect resources, and that will also count towards your activities completed. Now, if you are curious as to how much a certain activity counts towards your activities completed, the numbers are as follows. A lost sector is going to give you 16%, a public event is going to give you 12%, a patrol is going to give you 8%, opening a chest will give you 4%, and opening a resource will give you 2%. Personally, I believe the fastest way to get the activities completed finished is to actually go down to your ghost shell and equip the Wombo Detector mod. This mod is going to detect caches or resources within a 50-meter range. Now keep in mind, those chests are giving you 4% and those resources are giving you 2%. Now, when you combine those with actually doing patrols while you are looking for chests and resources, you will get the activities completed finished in no time at all. Also, make sure you are on the lookout for this stupidly easy patrol that pops up sometimes. All you have to do is literally start this patrol and then it'll tell you to go somewhere and literally just talk to the Toland Orb. It is by far the easiest patrol in the game. As you guys can see, I'm literally about to get this thing done in like 15 seconds, and that'll be an easy 8% on my activities completed. So once again, make sure you are looking out for this patrol. Now moving on to the second and third steps of these quests. Obviously, the second step is pretty simple. It's just going to ask you to get kills with a certain type of weapon, depending on which quest you pick up. I'm not really going to explain that one because I'm pretty sure everybody knows how to do that. But as for the third step, here's where it gets a little bit tricky. It's going to ask you to find something. Now, in order to actually go out and find this captive cord, it says I need to go to the lunar battlegrounds to cleanse this essence. Now, don't worry, it really is not as complicated as the game makes it sound. All you have to do is kind of search around that area for a little bit, and once you get close enough to the item that you need to grab, a little marker will pop up on the item, and then all you have to do is obviously walk over to it and literally just hold X to pick it up, and it literally is that easy. I know it sounds a little bit annoying on the quest part, and it sounds like, how do I actually get this? But trust me, it really is not that hard. And once again, once you find the thing that you were looking for the first time, you no longer have to find that again for any future completions of the quest. Now, once you have completed every step of the quest, all you have to do is simply return to the Lectern of Enchantment and claim your reward. Now, I'm actually not going to claim my reward in this video, solely because I am actually recording this before July 6th, so the moon weapons have not been unsunset yet, but once July 6th hits, I am going to pick this up, and obviously this video is releasing on July 6th, so when you guys do this, you should be getting the non-sunset version. Also, here's your proof that you don't need to find the quest-specific item more than once. Once you find it for the first time, you don't have to find it again. But anyways, with that being said, that is pretty much all I have for today's video. I really hope this was able to help you guys out, and I wish you guys all the best luck in farming for your god rolls. Also, be sure to let me know in the comments, what is your favorite moon weapon and what is your ideal god roll of that weapon? Personally, mine would definitely be the Loud Lullaby. There are some really interesting rolls that you can get on this gun, and pretty much everything about this gun is just so cool to me. The sound, the reload, the aesthetic, I just think it is one of the coolest weapons in the game. But as always, if you guys did enjoy this video and found it by any means useful, I would greatly appreciate it if you left a like as well as a comment letting me know what you thought. And if you really enjoyed this video and would like to see more from my channel, make sure you subscribe. Anyways, it's been Gravely. Peace.